Jen had to.
Hi, everybody. It's 2:00 on a Tuesday, and today I'm here with a new product from Pinkfresh. It is called Farm Fresh, and we have a stamp, a stencil, and a die. And so this is a front flip, and then it flips up like this. It's a beautiful stamp. I'm going to be using it today and on Friday. So stay with me, and I will show you how to make it.
Need that plugged in somewhere.
Do you want to give me the ones off the wall?
Oh, what do you want?
They're Pinkfresh.
Pink fresh. Pink fresh. It's here. Weighting level, yeah, right there. Paula.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have the stencil and the die?
Yep.
Yeah, we have everything. Okay. Hi, everybody. We are back from a fantastic weekend. Well, hello, Selena. Nice to see you again. Hi, Anne. And we had a wonderful weekend at the Crop. It was fantastic. A great fundraiser, fun had by all. Now, we're just putting all the stuff back in the store. We're almost fully set up. Okay, now I want to show you this stamp set. No, this isn't the die-in. Yeah. Okay, so this is the die that I'm using today. And you'll notice you get 2 pots or 2 cans, milk cans. One has texture and one doesn't. So this one you could certainly cut out of cardstock and do some stamping on top of it. There's 2 dies that cut out these sentiments. Paulette's just bringing them to me. So it cuts out this one and this one, sending love and thanks and most of this beautiful day. Make the most of this beautiful day. Farm Fresh, pick your own flowers can certainly be stamped onto the milk can. We get 4 lovely flowers, and I'll be showing you another card that I made. And so you can do this with all sorts of things. The possibilities are endless on the cards that you can make. And then it comes with a stencil. Okay. All right. So this is a front flap card. So it opens like this. Now I could have put a magnet in here just for that little, I love the sound of a magnet, but I didn't. Okay. But I think a magnet would be really cute in here. So on the front, I did a little tag that says hello friend, which is a stamp in the set. This is one of the 2 cans. And then I put flowers. Now, as I was putting the flowers in, I wanted some facing the other way. I wanted these leaves to be on the right side, and you can see this one's on the left side. So what I did was I did reverse stamping and stenciling, which I will show you today. All right. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stamp. There's my stencils. And here's my stamp. Now it comes in continuous stamps, so they're not separate. So it's very easy to stamp. Now I have the waffle flower grip mat in here. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make your reverse stamp. Now, I also have, so I thought I'd bring this as well. This is the reverse stamp that I had before I used the grip mat. It's made on exactly the same stuff, but I'll show you that it works. Now, I found, so I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to put it on here. Lift that up. I found Memento ink is the best. Okay. I've tried other inks and I just don't get a good impression with it. But I find with Memento ink, it works very well. So I'm going to ink this up and I'm going to stamp it on here. Okay. Then I'm going to lift this up. Now I put this right in the corner so I know where it goes. Now I'm going to ink this up. And put it on here. And then I put this back in like so. And I should have used my thing to push it down. Now, if you can do it twice because it's all in the same position, right? And there you go. See that? Now, I'm going to show you the difference. I'm going to use a different ink. I'm going to use this ink, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay. Now, we'll see if it works with this ink. The Claire ink, Nocturne Claire, didn't work as well. I don't need it on here. So let's see if it works with this. But I found Memento works really well. Let's see if it works. Now you want to stamp on the front of this because this is where you would cut it out with your dies. See, that didn't work as well. See that? So this is one pass, one stamp with VersaFine, and that is Memento. So use Memento ink. See that? Works way better. So that's the trick. Use Memento. Works really good. Okay, now I'm going to wipe that off. Now, if you just have that little one that we had years ago, I'll show you. I'm taking that out. Now I'm just going to put this in the corner. Okay, and then I'm going to put this on here. I'll have to move it up. Okay. Now I'll show you. Okay, so now I'm going to use my Memento ink again. and put it on here. So this is the original one I've had for years. So let's see. It just gives you more flowers when you can have them turned around. See, look at that. So definitely works much better with Memento ink. Okay. All right. And mine isn't even mine's an older one. I might have re-inked it recently. I don't think I have though. Okay, so that is reverse inking. I prefer the grip mat. If you don't have a grip mat for your Misty, you should get one. They're fantastic. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to take this. So this is my opposite one, right? I'm just going to, not my opposite, my reverse. I'm just going to cut this down a bit. I'm just going to take my grip mat out because I like stenciling using it. I think that's because it sticks on there so nicely. All right, now I'm going to take my stencils. Okay, now normally you would use them here. You can see this is stencil 1. Don't know if you can see that. So I'm flipping it over, just using the other side. And coloring these. I didn't bring any ink. I'm just using what I have here. So we'll be ordering more of these little brushes. These are fantastic little brushes. And they hold lots of ink. I'm not, as you can see, I'm not changing up anything, adding any more. You see how this grip mat is fantastic for stencils. It holds your stencil in place. So then you just move this up to do the leaves. And again, I'm just reverse the stencil. So you get a whole new look for your flowers because they're going the opposite way, which is what I wanted. I've never done it with stencils before, but it only made sense. And then you add this one. This one you're just adding darker value to your flowers. I'm just lining them up. That looks good. And it sticks right onto my grip mat. We have more grip mats coming. So if you want one, I'm just going to press a little harder and that'll give me a darker value of each color. Now at home, I would have my darker inks that I could use. This will be fine here. But these little brushes just work great. Okay, and then I'm just going to lift this up. See how that sticks? See how you get that darker value? And I'm going to put it on here for my leaves. So if you'd like some of these little brushes, just let us know and Cindy will put your name down for some. And there we go. They even come in a nice little case with a lid. They're by Pink Fresh. See that? Perfect. Okay, let's take that off. So there we have our reverse flowers. See that? So now we can take the die that comes with it, which is right here. And because I stamped on this side, this is where I'll put the die. Okay. And I will put it through my machine. So I'm just lining it up here. I think that looks pretty good. And there we go. I have the opposite of my flowers. Perfect. Okay. I'm just going to set that aside. Okay, let's make our card. I'm also using a new frame set here, and it is called Art Deco Frame. It's beautiful. So you get this one, and then you get this one if you want to cut the inside of it out, and then you get a smaller one, and you'll get this one if you want to cut the inside out. So you actually can do 4 different frames with this. All right, so I used it on my card today. Get all my bits and pieces here. Okay, let's put the card together. I also use my, I forget the name of this, something diamonds, sparkling diamonds. It's by Pink Fresh. I use it all the time. It's probably one of my favorite. So these are the 2 different milk containers. I chose this one for today. Alrighty. Now where's I have a little strip of paper here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do to create the inside of the card is I'm going to put, I'll just, whoops, raise that up a bit. I've just got a piece of paper that's about 1 inch. And I'm just going to fold it right there so that when you fold your card, this flips over. All right. And then on the inside of the card, I am going to put a 4 by 5 1/4 of the embossed I should have used glue on that. Oh, well. Okay. All right, now on the front of the card, I have the frame, as I showed you before. And then I have another piece of embossed paper, and I'm going to attach it to the back of my frame here, my Art Deco frame. All right, there's two little holes here that you'll want to punch out in each corner. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put this on the inside here, and I just cut it to fit because I didn't want it behind. I didn't want it showing behind those holes. So I'm just making sure that it's not. Okay, so now it looks like that. I'm going to take my card, the front of my card, and I am going to place this on here, and I'm going to glue it in place. Right, so I'm just going to put that on the front of the card. Perfect. Now, do I have magnets? I do. I think I'm going to put a magnet, this one. Okay. So if you're adding a magnet, I'll do that in a minute. Okay, so now this little flap goes over. See that?
Yeah.
This little flap that we put on in the very beginning. And on that, this is the cutout from the inside of here. All right, that's the cutout. So I didn't want to waste it, so I put it on there. So I am going to put one of them on. Okay, so I'm going to put that one on. And it just fits perfectly in there. See that? All right. Now on the front, I decided on mine, I didn't have this, but I decided I should have some texture on the front. So I'm cut one. Now, I did cut it out prior or after doing the embossing. So it did go kind of flat, but you can still see it. So we're going to put that on. Okay. Now this point, I'm going to add my magnet. So I am going to take this magnet. And I'm going to put it right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm going to use a glue dot. And I'll use a glue dot on this one. Oh, I put the glue dot on the wrong side.
Someday I don't know. Him on the job. at some point to take the labels off.
Okay, so I got to put it on
We have Blackbird and-
this side.
Yes, we got. Oh, yeah, keep the black and white.
Yeah, with the back.
Okay, so that's there. And then I'm going to close this up, line it up, and now my magnets are attached. Okay. Now I did cut another one. So I'm actually having 3 on there. I did want 3 because I want it to be strong. So now I'm going to place this one on the back. Okay. All right. So now when I flip it, the magnet, isn't that cool? And then you open it like this and like that. All right. Now we're going to decorate. I have my containers. Now, where did it? Oh, there it is. So here is my container. Okay, and I'm going to have it hanging a bit on the bottom of it, but I'm not putting it on yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply adhesive to the back of it. So that I can add my flowers. Okay. So here's this one. This is one of the reversed ones, the mirror image. Okay. So I'm going to put that one
Right.
here. So it looks like that. Or even, because I wanted those leaves hanging down like that. And then here's the other one. See how it's a mirror image of it? And that's what I was going for. And then I'll put
Now more.
a flower. Like that. And just stick that on there. And then I'm going to put some blue ones. And there's that one. And then I'm going to put a couple of these purple ones. They're going to stand a little taller, I think.
I
ended up putting 3. So now it looks like that. Okay, so I'm just going to flip it over. And I'm going to add more tape. And then I'm just going to stick these on like so. They're beautiful. Like flower arranging. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip this over and I am going to put foam tape on it.
Yeah. I don't know, not just here at home, but oh, we don't have plants. Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to add foam tape here. And across there. And down the center. Okay, so there we go. There is our beautiful, isn't that pretty? So now I'm just going to remove the tape backing. And I will place it on here. There we go. Now I have this little hello friend, and this is also on the stamp set. So I'm just cutting a tag. Hello friend, and I'm going to use my 1/16 inch punch.
There's a girl on the top and boy to the moon.
And I also have some floss here. So we'll get the floss. And I'm just going to put it through there. Might need some help here. Okay. Now I haven't secured these flowers down yet, so I'm just going to wrap this around. Now I did a separate one on the other one, but I'm just going to leave this like this and tie a bow. There we go. Just tie a little bow, and there we are. Hello, friend. All right. Now, I think I'll add a little pop dot under that. So please share. If you share, I will draw to see who gets this card. Pull that off. There we go. All right. And then I'm going to open this up. And here I am going to add another flower or two. Like so. And then I've got a sentiment, one of the sentiments. So this will be covered up. Okay, and then it says, make the most of this beautiful day. Okay, so we'll just put that on. And then it closes up like so. Now, what I did with these flowers is I turned it around like this. And I took pieces of my foam strips and I just added them to underneath. I should really use these foam strips. It makes much more sense. Okay, let me know if you shared, please. And I will draw names. Let's see who gets this card. So I'm just adding foam strips under the flowers to give them dimension. There we go. And the last one is this one. So we'll just add some to it. And oh, we've got this one. And we're done. Okay. I have one flower left over. Oh, wow. Okay. So there we go. There's our card. I think it's beautiful. And we've got that little magnet. I've got a bit of tape there, which I'll fix up after. So it opens like this and then opens like this. And then I stamped from the card, from the stamp set. Today is your day. So we can just stamp that. I just have a big stamp. Whoop. No, I'm not. I'll fix that up. It's because there's indents there. I'll fix that up with a pen. Alrighty. So there's our card. A front flap card using Farm Fresh, Pink Fresh, stamp, stencil, and die. I think it's a beautiful card. Okay, tomorrow, Wednesday, I'm doing a fun card. And it is, I like you a waffle lot. Now, how cute is that? So we've got a little plate of waffles with berries, blueberries, strawberries. We've even got little pats of butter. It's so darn cute. And then I created the background for my card. So I thought it was really cute. So this is tomorrow. Made a little plate. I'm off on Thursday. I'm actually going to be doing this at home tomorrow. And then I'm in tomorrow morning, and then I'm home in the afternoon. And then on Friday, I am using Farm Fresh again, and I'm making this card. So I'm using all the flowers again. They're so beautiful. I think this is a lovely card as well. And it really shows off all those flowers. And then when you open it up, there's a little pop-up. Okay, so that's on Friday. All right, we're still putting stuff away, so I don't really have anything to show. But thanks for joining me, and I'll let you know who won the card. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, the waffle one is adorable. That's a lawn fawn. And we have the stamps in stock. Okay, Anna, I will send the frame dies to you and grip mat. I'll send them both when they come in. All right, to save you on postage. Okay, thanks for joining me, everybody. Please share. And I will let the person know who gets this card. All right. Okay. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.